Live. My name is Cassie. I am a Synergy Territory Manager, and today we are going to talk about Neocutis, which is a phenomenal medical grade skincare line that Natalie carries. And she has asked me to pop on to share all the joys of the formulation and why you should consider it. So, with that being said, Neocutis, it's not new. Many of you are probably like, I've never heard of this. What are you talking about? Neocutis? We've actually been in business for over 20 years. It is great because it really aligns with evidence-based practice, a lot of your clinical research, and really the value of your outcome. So what you are putting into it from a financial aspect, you are going to have wonderful, glowing, beautiful, healthy skin, which is great. So with that, we have human growth factors and we have a proprietary peptide blend. So with both of those together, they are ultimately a winning combination to really help build and produce some of that HA, the collagen. It also helps with collagen 3 and collagen 7. So you're really going to work on all of the anti-aging properties as well as just keeping your skin very beautiful and rejuvenated.
That's really well said. How people ask, like, what's the difference between Neocutis and like the competition?
Well, sometimes it can be a matter of the ingredients. Some are have paraben, some are paraben free. It can also come down to the type of growth factor, whether that is plant-derived growth factor or if that's a human-derived growth factor. So that sometimes can be a difference. A lot of it too is just going to be the quality of ingredients, which we do provide a full ingredient glossary that Natalie does have. And we're happy to share that with everyone as well. A lot of it too is going to be the investment that the company made in their clinical research and all of their studies. That is ultimately what really sets us apart. And our proprietary peptides, which really helps with that elastin and that HA, and then the collagen 1, 3, and 7, that also sets us apart. So there are ingredients and formulations in our product where you necessarily don't need to continue to add on additional products to achieve the same outcome.
That's a good point. What, like BioSerum, for example, that to me is like the all-in-one, most jam-packed product that anyone could ever put on their skin. That's just how I think about it.
I actually have it right here.
Okay.
This is something that I tell individuals when I am really ultimately talking about it is I call it Spanx for your face. Spanx is a product, most people know the cost of it, but they also know what outcome they're going to have. They're going to have that tightness. They're going to have that lift. They're going to have the smoothness. So I ultimately say that BioSerum is our Spanx for your face. So you're going to be paying for a product where you are going to achieve an outcome in as little as 6 days. And we do stand by that with our clinical research. So it's not only going to help with firmness and tightening, it's also going to help with tone and it's going to help with texture, all in one product. So it really is your unicorn of all products with the Neocutis skincare line.
Yeah, like the cream of the crop. Do you use it twice a day or once a day?
I use it twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
You ultimately, you can use it just once, but you're really going to get that optimal outcome when you do use it twice a day. And then in combination with Lumiere Eye, which is one of our award winners, Neo Firm, which is also a wonderful neck and décolleté. So I ultimately use it twice a day.
Yes.
Once.
Okay. Yeah. Those are my 3 favorite products, and of course, aftercare. All your products are so good. But people, they're always like, Neocutis, what's that? And I say, oh, Neocutis has been around for over 20 years, actually.
Yeah.
So, and I learned about like the sourcing, the ingredient sourcing, how clean it is compared to a lot of other well-known brands. So
Yeah.
that's a point I will often make with patients, and that's usually what they're looking for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So non-comedogenic, fragrance-free, which is also something that most people experience a lot of sensitivities to, are those fragrances and scents that are in the product. We do not have any of that. Paraben-free as well, which is fantastic. But going back, I really wanted to mention, you had said that the Lumiere Eye is also one of your favorite products. And year after year, we win mature skin eye cream on the market. So if you are someone, full disclosure, I'm nearing 40. I use the Lumiere Firm Reach. It gives you a little bit more hydration. But year after year, this is an award-winning eye cream that really is going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, but it's also going to help with dark pigmentation and patches. And it has caffeine in there too, Natalie. So remember, that's going to help with a lot of that puffiness. So win-win, regardless if you're male or female and what age group. That's another fantastic quality of Neocutis, is that we have a skincare product that can be used through all ages and stages of the skin, because we offer two formulations, the Firm and the Firm Reach.
Yes, there's nothing like Lumiere eye cream. I've gone off of it a few times to try other products, and like the eyes turned into paper bags like within a matter of weeks, and I can't even. It's hard to even try other eye products now because I don't want to go off of it because it's so powerful. There's nothing like that eye cream, and it's so cost effective.
Absolutely.
There's not an eye cream that does what that does for that cost. It's actually really low cost for how powerful it is.
And for, some people look at the cost and then they look at the size of the product, but you're using a third of the pump. And you'll see that a lot on social media. You can get so many pumps per, different brands and products, but guess what? The viscosity of the product is very different. And everyone's facial structure and how much we use is going to be different as well. But a third of a pump is all you need for a morning application and a night application.
Yep, it will last. It lasts 10 months. That's nuts. Like that little bottle is so concentrated, and I have patients take like the little sample and a little bit, and they covered their crow's, their everything. Like, oh my gosh, this is like so concentrated. I'm like, yeah, that's why it lasts forever, and you're actually going to get results. And the before and after pictures mine are all in 2 weeks. Their pictures are insane.
Yeah, and that's something too, that's comparable. You had asked what really keeps Neocutis kind of standing apart is our outcomes in a very short period of time. So you are really, really making an investment that you are going to achieve a wonderful, wonderful outcome.
Yes. Well, when are you guys going to come out with a lip product?
I know, right? Maybe I could steal the details. No, we don't. I know when everyone else knows, but a lip product would be amazing. Yeah, I agree.
You got it all, though, honestly. Thank you, and hopefully this sheds some light on this very unique brand, very powerful brand, and cost-effective, too.
Yeah, you got it. Yep. And then don't forget the Neo Firm, which is another favorite of Natalie's.
It is my favorite. Yeah.
This is wonderful.
It's like, when I first started using that, I was brushing my hair one day, and I thought, okay, so I don't care about, I thought I was 45 for like 6 months. It turns out I'm 44. And but when I was brushing my hair one day, I'm like, my neck looks like muscular. I'm like, why does my neck look muscular? And I was like, oh, that's the Neofirm. Because that was 3 weeks after I started the Neofirm. That was some years ago already now, like 2019, I think. And I was like, oh, that's what it does. That like surface tightening, that crepiness, and I can see it on photos in 2 weeks, but I tell patients give it 3 weeks, and that's like, I mean, no skincare company is going to like promise that, but I tell patients you will see it, and they do, because it just, and I always take pictures. It just like it snatches your skin.
It tots it, right? Like it's just a great, wonderful tot. And you'll see this a lot in social media, around the holidays. And it's unfortunate that we don't talk about it all year round. You see everyone talking about, their turkey neck and what they inherit as far as, their neck outline or the crepiness of the skin. We should be talking about it all year long, not just on Thanksgiving. And Neofirm is where that's really going to set it apart tenfold, because people are neglecting their neck and décolleté, and they're focusing so much on the jawline and up.
It starts to look weird after a while. It doesn't, you know, the neck gives it away. And I put it on my neck, and it gets so much out of it, just like the Lumiere Firm. I put it on my décolleté. I started putting it on the back of my neck, because the back of my neck, you could see like a line of demarcation, like where it was crepey. That's how good it works. I started putting it on my ears. So yeah, it goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And they're wonderful too, because they're also antioxidants. So a lot of people, you know, will have to purchase vitamin C on top of a product and make sure they apply it. It's meant to be a very simplistic skincare line and have all of the wonderful things that you truly need without adding any additional cost. So when you're customizing a skincare, you know, and doing your consultation, Natalie, it's wonderful because it really is specific to each person. And it should be, right? It should be customized. And everyone has different goals and on, you know, different ways that we can achieve those goals.
Yep. Absolutely. You are beautifully eloquent and eloquently spoken too. So thank you for doing your live with us. You're just flawless. Your skin looks amazing. I'm going to start using Bioserum twice a day. I don't know.
The only thing I got on right now, I got my lipstick and my mascara, but otherwise, I have all three of the products we talked about and some Journey SPF, and that's it.
Oh yeah, the Journey SPF. Okay.
Yeah. We'll do another live on that, because that one is my go-to.
Yeah, that'd be a good one coming up for summer, which hopefully will be right around the corner.
Absolutely. I hope so too.
Thank you
so
much.